The Infinix Hot 6X is the sixth set of smartphone release that Infinix has had in 2018. It takes almost everything from the Hot S3X physically and tones it down internally. Hey guys, it's Fisayo here, and in this video I'll be unboxing and giving my first impressions of the Infinix Hot 6X. I'll also be doing a quick overview, and without further ado, let's get to the video. Opening the box of the Hot 6X shows you the phone itself with all the highlights up top. Underneath we have the 5V power adapter, the standard Infinix headphones, the charging cable, the small SIM ejector pin, a plastic case with a grip feel to it, film screen protector, and underneath all of that is where Infinix put the specification manual, the quick start guide, and the customer service or warranty card. Removing the wrap up front reveals the 6.2-inch Infinity display as it's called, and it's sporting a notch as well. Removing the wrap from the back shows the plastic back with the camera's flash fingerprint reader and branding, and it also feels nice in the hand. Design wise, it's got something that looks like an antenna line which was carved into the device, but I'm not sure if it is. Setting up the Hot 6X took almost 2 minutes and subsequently just over a minute. I did find it to be a familiar feeling device, and speaking of familiarity, we'll get to the next section, which is the build quality. Just putting it side by side with the Hot S3X, you have the same screen size and the same screen quality with the same notch, the same chin size, and you'd almost definitely mix these two devices up, with the exception of the 8-megapixel camera on the 6X and the 16-megapixel camera on the S3X, which you can't really see. You can only tell the difference physically, at least on the back of the 6X, with those engraved antenna lines and the kind of plastic on the back of the devices. On the 6X you have a matte finish on the back, and on the S3X it's glossy. Apart from that, they have similar layouts as well. The ports and I/O are still the same. You have the headphone jack up top, which is absolutely not my favorite position. This is still on track with the design cues of the S3X. Video playback on the 6X was okay to look at, and even though I've not had a chance to game on the 6X, I'd still roll back a bit, especially since it's got 2GB of RAM and 16GB of storage. This is my own version, which also has a sizable amount of bloatware and system software as well. As far as video though, you can't go beyond HD or 720p here. With regards to specifications, the 6X, like I mentioned, has 2GB of RAM and 16GB of storage, which at first I thought, wow, this is actually low, it could have been better, but apparently there's a 3GB RAM and a 32GB storage version, which is really the same spec you have on the S3X. On the 6X, you also have a Snapdragon processor, which is a tiny bit less than what you have on the S3X. You have a 2-day 4000 mAh battery, and all of these specs are pretty close. On the front of the 6X, you have an 8-megapixel front camera, which helps for low light and Face ID or face unlock, and on the back we have a dual camera setup, which is 13+2 megapixels. Cameras take good pictures indoors and outdoors, and only the back camera is capable of portrait mode, which is meant to be aided with the second camera. Pictures look okay at 1x and can become really noisy and soft when you zoom into 4x. Selfies indoors and outdoors are also pretty good, but you need stable hands and you have to tap the brightest parts to get the best results. According to sources, the price should be around $120 or 44,000 naira for the 2GB RAM and 16GB RAM version, or $140, which is about 50,500 naira for the 3GB and 32GB version. And as far as I can tell, this might be a good substitute for the S3X for those looking to save money. So getting this could help you save between 10,000 to 20,000 naira from the S3X, and what you'll be sacrificing is just that 8-megapixel front camera. Overall, the 6X is another budget smartphone by Infinix. A lot of people expected significant improvements on here, but this is not that. It's more of a third option, if you will, and for those who haven't upgraded from Infinix devices from last year. So that's pretty much it for the video, guys. If you like this video, please share it to someone who wants to get all the details of this phone. Please leave a like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be the first to know when I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for getting up to this point of the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one, which is actually going to be interesting. Take care.